Welcome, water signs, to your chakra reading for February. Hope your friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, all cross watchers, and anyone new. Welcome, welcome. This is a collective reading for water signs, bringing the element together. Okay, we do this every now and again. Okay, let's see what is going on over here with you, water signs. We're talking about the mysticism and having that intuition. This is asking you, water signs, are you using your intuition? Now, I think this is wonderful when we do these energetic collections because it really hits on you as a whole, and it really does say, okay, look, I need you guys to start using your intuition. You are the most intuitive sign, right, element in the zodiac, and I want to make sure that you are not ignoring your intuition. Are you ignoring your intuition? Because there is something that's saying maybe you're not ignoring everything, but there is something that has got you in your head, right? Ignoring the sign could be signs of synchronicities. However, could be an unknown motivation, right? Fearing the unknown without using the intuition on that area of your life. So you have to think to yourself, what is it that I might be ignoring? Maybe I know what's going on intuitively on this area of my life, but not this area of my life, and I am too blocked to get it, right? Not thinking hard enough. You really just need to really sit back, breathe, and get in there, right? Okay. So that intuition will really start opening up for you guys. Imagination. It all starts with the imagination, especially for the water signs. You guys get into that daydreaming mode, and that's how you really embrace and nourish that intuition to really open. Right? Maybe you're really busy, I don't have time, the hustle and bustle of life, but it says there is time to embrace and nourish the creative aspect of your mind. Sit back, open up that heart chakra, start communicating with yourself through your throat chakra, and start really thinking about what's going on over here. The more you imagine it, the more you're going to see it. Maybe it's something you're trying to bring into fruition. With something like this, it actually kind of either there's only two real things going on here, my friends. It's either you're trying to manifest something, okay, and you're not giving it the right creative mindset, not going inward maybe enough, um, or you're really digging deep for an answer that you just can't get intuitive enough to come to the conclusion. So it's like mind boggling, right? It's confusing me. Maybe it's even two in one. How do I manifest this if I can't think of how it's going to go? Okay, everybody has their own story, but it's something of this nature. And it's because you want this new beginning, right? You want something stable. You're looking at something stable. You're looking for this new beginning within this stability of yourself. But you have to stay stable too, guys, also within your imagination, creativity, and really get that compassion down for yourself to get what it is you're really looking for. The Spirit says, I really want this new beginning for you, but I really need you to open up your intuition and see what it is that's going on. Something is going on, but it just feels like I'm blocked. I can't figure out what to do, or I don't know how to get there, or I don't know how to stabilize it for it to come through. I've got the desires, I've got the intentions, but I just can't get it. My intuition is blocked. Can't see it. Maybe I can't creatively, like I said, too much hustle, bustle, too much stress. De-stress. Because you have a lot of joy and stability. There it is again. Joy and stability coming. Just really need to use the power of creativity through the throat chakra. Guys, you have the compassion here. I'm up on the wall. Watch my hand. For those of you who are new. Okay. The compassion over here starts with the heart chakra. The heart chakra, of course, is in the middle of all the chakras. So once the heart chakra is open, it really can get everything moving, right? The heart chakra goes to the throat chakra, and as the throat chakra is really opening up, it gives us the understanding, the truths, the clarity of creativity through communication, right? And it starts allowing the kind of clear mental thinking to start coming through, right? So now I'm analytically really getting clear, about how I'm communicating. And when you really have this really open, it starts opening the next one, which is the third eye chakra, right? And this is where the intuition is really going to start sparking. So the more that you start imagining okay, the more you really can get there. Now, many of you already know this, right? But it has to be something, you see what I'm saying? What is blocking, right? What is blocking? Because you have all the joy and the stability coming to you for that. But it's like there's something weighing it down to where something just can't open. And it has to do with these. Once you get to where you need, then it will go right into the crown chakra, which is the peak. After the intuition, it'll be the crown, which says, aha, I got it. But for some reason, you guys are having a hard time crowning, but a lot of you are having a hard time just opening up that intuition to this situation. It's almost like mysticism. It's almost like it's so hidden. It's such a secret. It's like hiding it from myself, right? Pull back the veil. You can always get imaginative too and try to work around it. We have those abilities, right? You can still kind of work around it with manifesting. Even if it doesn't want you 100%, know everything that's going on, which the universe usually doesn't want you to anyways. You know that, right? But at least you can still create that new beginning. Look, you're never going to know 100% everything. So patient, it says practice, but I seen patience. I don't know why. But patience is going to be a big key also as you are practicing shape shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. Now, what this means is you're kind of shape shifting the imagination, see, because it's under the imagination. And like I said, you're bringing in that creativity. So you're kind of shape shifting that, like I said, you're kind of altering. You can alter. You can kind of go around it. So, like, you use your intuition to use your imagination of how you want to manifest something or see what it is. And even if it doesn't 100% show you, you can still shape shift it into what images you get, what answers you kind of get from the situation. And then even if you're shape shifting it around, it will come in, right? Because you still have the new beginning no matter what. Spirit says you still have the stability. It just is. Yeah, see, but it's saying it's up to you on how you're going to shape shift this around and how you're going to use this intuition to get the answers. It's because it's a water sign reading. They're always deep. You guys are cross watchers and you're watching. I don't recommend really cross watching for chakra readings and numerologies because they're, you can see what they're doing, but it's not very helpful, tell you the truth. It's not very helpful for you because they're so inner deep. And sometimes it only makes sense to the water sign. It won't make sense to you, right? So you're going to shift your waters, guys. That's what I want you to do. Okay? This way, the creative subjects and all the things that you're doing will start to work together. Yeah, see, because it's becoming a challenge right now because you're kind of blocked. Could be something that's trying to defeat the situation around you as well as it's trying to just kind of be blocked. That's all it is. And like I said, it could just be the day, the rush of the day. But when you have time to actually sit down and actually take that time out to daydream, to manifest, to do the things that you guys do, go in your kind of shell or underwater world, right? Take time out. You will, find what it is you're looking for, and you won't feel like you're in such a challenge mode once you really open up, right, to the situation. Yeah, see, because it's time to hermit. It's time to hermit no matter what, guys. Okay, so it is time. It's time for meditation on the situation, for the truth seeking, to find the introspective to the situation, right? Even if it feels complicated, and we can feel the complications, even in this reading, it feels kind of complicated. So I already kind of feel that, but being alone with yourself, in your own world over here, will really allow you to get through what it is that it's going to make the breakthrough that you really need, right? Because it's going to bring back the willpower, it'll bring in the growth of the situation and allow you to move towards that new beginning that you're looking for. And this is a card of new projects, new beginnings, right? So, and it will urge that creativity to come through to make the third eye open to give you the answers that you need. But like it said, shape shifting, you're going to have to use a little extra creativity at this time. Something's a little blocking you. We do have that Saturn coming into your constellation, which is karmic and restrictive. So if you're already starting to feel a little restrictive, like you're having a hard time, it could be that Saturn already pushing its energy towards you, right? It will sit there for 3 years. So you might already feel the constrictiveness of it, or the restrictiveness, excuse me, of it. Maybe it's already starting to try to work on you, especially it's going to be in your first house. So I will do those readings for you guys. They're not going to be done as water. They can't, because they're going to run into houses. It's going to affect everybody's different house. Okay. And they're only good for sun signs and the ascending rising, right? So for your rising sign, that's it. Don't watch for Venus or any of that. It's not going to affect that. Only the sun and the rising. But yeah, and it really, with it's up to you is how you're going to really push. Oh boy, are you pushing? You're pushing for the life cycle change. You're pushing for the answer. You're pushing for what is unpredictable. You're pushing for, right? And it's kind of crazy because we're talking about that Saturn coming through that could already be blocking you, and it has karma, because the Saturn is a karmic restrictive energy of time, right? It's time. I think that's how I say it's time to be restrictive and karmatic. So it works on good karma and bad karma. And we'll be looking at that in the other readings that I'm doing. Right after this, I'm actually going to do them. So yeah, and that will be coming in around March. I think they said March 7th or so, but I wouldn't doubt if you're not already starting to feel it, especially since it's working its way toward your constellation. Okay, so you have the Judgment. There it is. The inner calling, the reckoning. You're going to have the awakening for the redemption of the situation. The redemption of the situation is actually just kind of like going in for the inner calling. Like I don't know, with this redemption, almost feels like I give up. So I'm just going to push myself awake, absorb the situation, right? So I can see what's kind of coming, so I can manifest on that. Could be dealing with some kind of fire sign that is for some of you. But yeah, they're good. Oh, a lot of people at this time might feel like you are introverted, but you are introverted. Sorry, like, sorry, I am. I'm in Virgo mode. I'm in water, underwater manifestation time. I've got time to take my time out for now. Excuse me. Sorry that I was introverted. So they might not see you as sociable because you're thinking about something, you're doing something. It's fine. Taking out the time for yourself to figure this out. Maneuver around the ideas and the things that you need for your life. Makes sense to me. Just make sure you keep that imagination. Yeah. Abundance mindset. If you think your abundance as something that will happen in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, and speak of your abundance, as something you already have in the present moment now. And that is what you will experience. Use that as you're going in. Keep telling yourself, I already have this, right? And that will also open up your imagination, because then you can see it as I have instead of trying to see it so far away. Okay. For some of you, it is a partnership that you might be having an issue on, or maybe you want to manifest this person. However it is, maybe you're having problems with them and you would like everything to come back, right? So take that how it resonates. Everybody's story is different on what you're doing. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You're receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. Okay, guys. Very nice. Until next time. Peace and love, my friends. Bye-bye.